These two 8K images were generated using the same prompt with the Z image turbo model. The key difference is that the image on the left was generated by integrating two LoRa models, while the image on the right was generated using only the base model without any LoRas. As you can see, there's a clear difference between the images. The one on the left looks pretty realistic, whereas the one on the right has that unnatural AI-generated plastic vibe. Let's walk through the step-by-step guide on generating these with just 8GB of VRAM. I have attached the full ComfyUI Workflow JSON file in the comments below. This is the Hugging Face page for the Z image turbo model. I'm using the Q8 GGUF model, and this is the page for the text encoder. Here is the ASF Tensors file. This is our upscaler. Here is one of the LoRa models we are using for this workflow, and here is the next LoRa model on CivitAI. Go ahead and click the download button and give a thumbs up for the creator. And remember to use one of these trigger words in your prompt to activate the LoRa model. Here in the resources node, I have added the direct download link to every model except the model on CivitAI. All the models will be automatically downloaded to your downloads folder once you click the links. After downloading the models, go to your main ComfyUI folder and open the folder named ComfyUI. Then open the models folder. Drop your ZImage Turbo GGUF file inside the unit folder. Place the text encoder in the text encoders folder. The ASF Tensors goes inside the VAE folder. Put the upscaler inside the upscale models folder. And finally, place the two LoRa models inside the LoRa's folder. After dropping the models into the relevant folders, select the ZImage Turbo model in the GGUF unit loader node. Select the text encoder in the GGUF clip loader. Select ASF Tensors in the load VA node, and select the upscaler in the load upscale model node. And finally, select the two LoRa models in the LoRa loader model only nodes. Make sure to keep everything up to date to avoid running into all sorts of errors and frustrations. And if you have any missing nodes, just click the Install Missing Custom Nodes option. Here you can see my specs on TechPowered GPU-Z and the Task Manager. The base resolution is set to 1080p. To upscale it to 8K, we are using the powerful ultra-sharp version 2 upscaler. Here you can see both LoRa models have been enabled. Here are the positive and the negative prompts. We are looking for hyper realism without that plastic too perfect AI look. Both prompts have been created aiming for exactly that result. Here I have set the control after generate to fixed since we are doing a comparison video. And this is a turbo model, so 8 or 9 steps are enough for a generation. The CFG is set to 1, the sampler is Euler, and the scheduler is beta. As you can see, the VRAM is sitting at 7.3 gigabytes. Now the image is being upscaled to 8K, as you can see here. The VRAM is at 5.6 gigabytes now, and that's for the upscaler. The system RAM stays around 24 gigabytes. The inactive models have been offloaded to the system RAM, and you can keep track of the time it is taking right here. And here's our image. It took 170 seconds to generate this 8K image. Well, you can see the stunning details when I zoom in. Check out the details of the skin and eyes. The two LoRa models have really done the job. Now let's disable the LoRa models and see the raw result. As you can see now, the process has significantly sped up since we disabled the LoRa models. And here's the image. It took only 130 seconds to generate this 8K image without any LoRa's. The difference is massive. This isn't a bad image by itself, but the difference becomes evident when you compare it with the previously generated image. And here are our two images side by side, so you can clearly compare the details. The first image has pretty realistic skin and eye details, and it's really difficult to tell if it was generated by AI. The second image, however, clearly has that plastic look that is common with AI generations. If you want to generate hyper-realistic 8K images on your laptop with 8GB of VRAM, you can use this workflow. It's simple and fast. Tell me about your results in the comments below. See you in the next video.